Hello everyone, today we're going to be changing the oil in this 2015 Volkswagen TDI. So first off, make sure the vehicle is supported safely. I drove it up on these ramps here. You always want to make sure it's supported safely before you crawl under it, so please do that. Make sure the emergency brake's on and it's in geared or in park. So first off, we have to remove this splash shield here. There are a series of torque screws that need to be removed. There's 4 on this side. And in the front, this vehicle is missing the screw that's supposed to go right here. And then on the driver's side, we have 3. 1, 2, 3. And those are T25 torque screws. And in the back, these are bigger. There's 3 back here. These are T45. T45. There's 3 back here. Now we can go ahead and remove that. Alright, the belly pan is off. This exposes the oil pan. Now if you go to the back here, you can see the drain plug. Right there, it's 19 millimeter. So go ahead and loosen this now. Get some rags ready. Get your oil pan. Okay, while I'm waiting for the oil to drain, I'll show you the oil I chose and the filter here. This stuff is pretty good. Total quarts 5W30. And there's the oil filter part number. I ordered this from idparts.com. They have a little kit. It comes with a new drain plug. And they give you these rubber gloves if you want to use them. And then this little sticker to put on your windshield. You can mark the mileage. I never use these, but it's a nice little thing they do. And you can see this oil does meet the Volkswagen spec for this vehicle. Alright, now we can change the oil filter, and it's in a very dumb location. So if you look right there, there's the housing here. Right here. So we need to be able to get a socket on here, and this wire's in the way. So what we can do is remove this clip. It just pops out this way. If you pull hard enough, it'll pull right out. Just like that. So that gives us a little more room. But there's a connector here, right here. And we could probably undo this too and give us more room, because oil is going to come flying out of here and we don't want to get in on the wiring or anything. So this is the clip up top. It's a gray looking clip. You pull it out, and then this should wiggle right out. There we go. You can see on the top here, that gray piece, you pull that back, and then you grab it like this and pull it straight out. So now that's out of the way, it gives us more room. We can get our socket on there. And this is a pre-drain, so we'll do this first. This is 13 millimeter. The oil will drain out of the housing, and then we'll use the bigger socket here and take this whole thing off and change the filter. Alright, the oil is slowly dripping out of there still. As you can see, if we would have left that wire in place there, that would have been all over it, and it would have been more of a mess than it already is. So we'll let that drip a little bit. Then we can remove this housing here. Now this is 32 millimeter, this hex head here. If you don't have a 32 millimeter socket, 1.25" will work just fine. Okay, I have the filter removed. It's still in the housing, as you can see. I just want to show you guys how it goes in. So you can see the new filter here. This part goes in first like this. Just like that. Now before we do that, there's an O-ring, the large O-ring here. This will need replaced. Just take it off, because they give you new ones in the kit. And the small O-ring is for that little drain in the filter housing that I removed first. So this little O-ring here needs to be removed and a new one put on. A little bit of oil left inside here. I'm going to go ahead and dump it out. Alright, now I'm going to remove this O-ring. I like to use a little screwdriver like this. Pop it off, discard. And then I like to get a rag and wipe this little groove out here. Like that. Ready for the new ring. Open this up. Got a new O-ring, slide it over these threads here. And make sure it's even the whole way around. That's it. Now, for the little one, pop that right off, throw that away. Do the same thing here, wipe this out real good. Okay, the smaller O-ring, slide it right over top. Okay, that's good to go. Now we can put this back in here, tighten this up. Remember, this was 13 millimeters, so we can get our socket, tighten that up. This doesn't have to be very tight at all. Alright, now for the new filter. Remember, this plastic part goes down in first, it just pops right in, like so. Now we're ready to install. Okay, we are ready to install the filter. Now, you can see that this wire will need pushed out of the way a little bit here, and you'll need to apply slight force to get it over this plastic part here. This white felt material will have to push past that. So when you're pushing this up in, apply slight pressure and it'll slide right through. Alright, the filter housing is back on. Now don't forget to push this clip back in here. And then this wire needs connected. And push that gray clip back in. Nice and secure. So that is it for under here. Just put the belly pan back on and then we can fill her up with oil. Alright, everything's back on underneath here, nice and tight. Now we can go ahead above here and fill it up with oil. Have your funnel ready and just dump it in there, and then we'll back it off these ramps. We'll check it on the level. And that'll be it. Okay, I've added 5 quarts. Let's see where we're at on the dipstick here. See, it's right on the bottom there. I need to be up here. So go ahead and add another half quart and see where we're at. Okay, it looks a lot better. I could add a little bit more. Okay, let's check it one last time here. Again, make sure you're always on level ground when you do this. Okay, it looks good. I'm within range. So that is it, guys. Alright, so after you've completed the oil change, we need to reset the service reminder. So you do that by using this button right here. So what we're going to do, you can actually refer to page 22 in your owner's manual. It tells you how to do it right here. So you hold that 0.0 button and then you switch on the ignition, release that button, and then these messages will display, and it should be as simple as that. So let's go ahead and do it. There we go. That completes the oil change for this Golf. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps you out.